That's why I bought this car. Alright. So, should you buy downpipes for your M550? Short answer, yes. I came up with a little list of pros and the cons of having downpipes, and let's get to it. So obviously, the main pro of having the downpipes is the sound. Like, it's literally just unearthly. It doesn't sound like it belongs in a fucking luxury car. I have friends' cars, B58, S55, they don't sound like this. They just don't have the same spool. It gives this car a lot of character. Now obviously, another thing that you're gonna get if you do downpipes is the power increase. Mainly, you're gonna notice it on the low end. Literally, the second I started driving, after I put the downpipes in, I was like, whoa. Like, the torque pushes you back at your seat at like literally 1500 RPM. If you're on the verge of doing downpipes, just do it. Trust me, like, it's insane. Another thing that I've noticed is that it's a bit of a conversation starter when you have downpipes. Most of the people that tune their cars, they get a F80, they get a 340. I really have not seen many M550s. I can only think of one that's around here that actually has downpipes. And that's like within a 100, 200 mile radius. Here are the reasons why I would stay away from putting downpipes on your M550. So if you're kind of new to the car scene or you're new to tuning, when you put downpipes on pretty much any vehicle, it will smell. Even with this car and all the damn insulation it has, the smell still reaps into the inside. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. I actually like the smell. I'm sure a lot of people do. But if you have a passenger or your girlfriend or something, they might be like, what the fuck is this? Okay, so another thing is the install. It took me 12 hours with a friend. Don't do it yourself. So the fitment itself was actually fine. I went with ARM. I'll actually link the one I went with in the description. The fitment was like 9 out of 10. It was pretty decent. But actually getting the downpipes out and putting them back in, like the physical moving of everything, it was a little tricky. The main reason I say this is because I did this on jacks in my garage. If you have a lift, you're probably better off, but my humble opinion, take it to a shop. If you live in California, you might not want to do this. If a cop like CHP knows what they're looking for and they hear this fucking thing, they hear the you're screwed. But if it's like an old fart, then you're fine. You either care about it or you don't, you know? The last point I think I want to say as a negative is if you want to sell it, it's going to be harder to sell. I don't think there's that many people out there that are going to look for a modified M550. Just saying. Now real quick, I think I want to add the setup that I have because you're watching these sound clips and everything. So the setup that I currently have is a dual resonator delete. If you want to go a little quieter, just do one. It is pretty loud. ARM downpipes, and then I'm keeping the stock muffler because you have the control. Sport, it's loud. Eco, it's pretty quiet. And with the setup, I promise you, I did a lot of research on this myself before I did it. There is no drone with this setup. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. Thanks for watching. If you want to check out a video of pure sound clips of the setup, there should be one linked in like 10 seconds, or the description, or the card right up there. But anyways guys, thanks for watching.